Welcome to the official IBU press conference after second sprint here in Oberhof. With us, the winner, Johannes Thingnes Boe of Norway. Johannes, 10-10 in a very close contest with Sturla. Could we say this was the best performance of you this season so far?
Yeah, I think it is. I've won with a larger margin before, but this was probably the best race, like biathlon race. I felt really good on the shooting range, and I managed to push myself hard on the track. So I did. I'm very pleased with my work, and I also noticed that both Arnd and Sturla is quite close, even though I do my very best. So the level in the biathlon now is quite high, I think, and yeah, you always have to just focus for the next, because if you drop your level a little bit, it's not enough to continue to do good work.
So you mentioned how close Sturla and Arnd were. Can you just talk about how you approached your standing shooting, because you knew you have to clear in order to have a chance and then to win?
Yes, normally it's like that. Even before the race starts, you have to go clean. Sometimes you are lucky and you can miss one and still be in front, but normally 100% is the level you need. So I just took a good grip on my rifle and crossed my fingers and went for it.
And then, as we see week in, week out, the fight for total score now, it's increasingly a Norwegian affair, and it's basically your teammates from the relay fighting you. Can you talk about the dynamics of this to still keep this friendship, which is visible, and to fight for yourself, because it's individual competition as well?
Yeah, I think we have very much respect for each other, and we are really good friends, all athletes in the Norwegian team. So I feel when it's big competition, even though we are individual humans, it's like we really have respect for each other, and then it's not so what can I say, so painful to see the other have big success if you fail yourself, because that, like today when I do the perfect race, they come and congratulate me, and I do the same for them when I'm behind them. So this is the strong thing about the Norwegian team, and it looks like it's like that for each national team here, that it's good friendship between the countries and inside the countries.
Mm-hmm. And with all your achievements, we tend to forget that you are a young father to a young family. How is this season different to the other ones? Because last year it was in the middle of the season, but now somebody very precious is at home, and it's news every day, I guess.
Yeah, the latest news today is that he has birthday. So he is 1 year today. So yes. It was very nice to get the victory, to have the 51st victory. So I can put the rest on his account now. Now I really have enjoyed the last year, and this has been like the sunshine in the pandemic. So it has been easy for me to forget about the pandemic, because I've been thinking about biathlon and to be a father. So I've been really lucky.
Thank you, and double congratulations.
Thanks.
Second place, Sturla, Holm, Laegreid, also from Norway. Sturla, another 10 for 10. Could you just reflect on your race today?
It was. I'm very satisfied with my race today. I had a good feeling in the tracks, and I could use my energy well and gain a lot of speed. And also in the shooting on the range, I am very satisfied with 10 out of 10 with these tough wind conditions. And I'm really satisfied with the race overall.
You seem to be flying, especially the last loop. Is it easier to gather additional energy once you know all targets are down?
Yeah, definitely. It's a good motivation to know that you're fighting for something good, and it really helps you push for the last energy reserves.
And you are still very much, let's say, in a learning phase. It's your first full season, yet so much good has happened to you. How do you keep this process of learning going and processing all amazing things at the same time?
Yeah, every race for me is a new thing to learn, and I gain a lot of experience just by racing in the World Cup. So I try to make the most of it and see as much as possible from the other athletes and try to copy things I see them doing well. And yeah, I just try to be the best athlete as possible and try to improve as much as possible each day.
And you don't seem to be letting Johannes run away from you. Can you talk about this fight, which for many is very much unexpected so far?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me about if I think about the yellow bib, but this is not something I've thought about. Johannes is, to me, the best biathlete in the world, and he has been that for some years now, and his level is just incredible. So if I'm just being compared to Johannes is an honor itself, and yeah, I'm just happy that you mentioned it.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thanks.
Third place, Arnd Peiffer of Germany. Arnd, third podium of the season. Can you talk about your race today?
Yeah, I didn't expect so much because the last sprint was, yeah, we were struggling a lot. I was struggling in the standing shooting and of course on the track. So I lost so many seconds in the first and second loop in the last sprint. So I didn't expect so much, but of course I tried to improve and I tried to do a better sprint. So when in my first loop I heard I had good times, good split times, and I shot clean in prone shooting, and then I knew, okay, now I need to clean in standing and make a better race than last week, and yeah, it worked out. So I'm very satisfied about this shooting, and to be on the podium is so, yeah, it's really satisfying after last week.
But which things change in such a short time for you to go from, I think, 49th to challenge even Johannes today?
Yeah, it's the small things in biathlon that can change a lot. So I tried to improve my technique on the standing shooting because I did something wrong with the trigger. I was slow on the trigger in the standing shooting and was not a good technique. And then I had 3 misses. Today I did better. I think we had better skis today. It was one more point, and the track was a bit harder than last week, so better for me. So it's small things that make a deep impact, and now I'm have a much better position.
As you mentioned, these small details, because we are in the 6th week, you tend to have 1 week with podium and 1 week when things are not so great. So why do you think it's quite up and down for you so far?
I don't know. Sometimes maybe you try too hard to make good races, and then it doesn't work out. So you have to be a bit relaxed too. So you have to be smooth on the track and not just pushing. And when you try to push too hard, you lose time. So maybe sometimes when you want it too much, it's not the best way for me. Maybe for the others it's a way, but for me it's not the best way.
And when you achieved as much as you did, how do you see the seasons like this season? Do you more see the whole thing as a process toward World Championships where you tend normally to win at least 1 medal, or you still have goals for every week?
Of course I have still goals for every week. So it was like in Hofilzen, my first ever Master win. It was something on my bucket list, and there are a lot of things on my bucket list. Probably I won't do them all, but maybe 1 or 2 is possible. Like another podium in an individual is on my bucket list still, and of course being on the podium is always nice and very satisfying, and that's what I try to do every weekend. But like 50 guys have this goal or more.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.